The House will come to order. The pledge will be offered by Jesus Nunez, Arupe Jesuit High School, Denver, Colorado.
Join me in saying the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Caller, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt, Becker J, Becker K, Brown, Buck, Buckner, Carver, Conti, Corum, Court, Danielson, Del Grosso, Dorp, Duran, Esgar, Everett, Fields, Foote, Garnett, Janal, Hamner, Humphrey, Joshi, Kagan, Representative Kagan, Kaiser, Klingenschmidt, Representative Klingenschmidt, Kraft-Tharp, Landgraf, Lawrence is excused. Lebsock, Lee, Lontine, Lundeen, McCann, President Melton, Mitch Bush, Moreno, Navarro, Neville, Nordberg, Pabon, Pedersen, Primavera, Priola is excused. Rankin, Ransom, Rosenthal, oh, there he is. Rupe, Ryden, Sane, Salazar, Singer, Zabo, Tate, Thurlow, Tyler, Van Winkle, Vigil, Willett, Williams, Representative Williams, oh, there she is. Wilson, Windholz, Winter, Young. Madam Speaker.
Here. With 63 present, 2 excused, a quorum is present. Representative Danielson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the reading of the Journal of Friday, January 23rd be dispensed with and that it be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
You have heard the motion that the journal be adopted as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. No. Motion passes. Announcements and introductions. Representative Janal.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. I just want to say happy birthday to Rocky Mountain National Park, one of our natural gems and one of the best state national parks in the United States. The park was established on January 26, 1915 by President Woodrow Wilson, and it's over 415 square miles of great climbing trails and straddles the Continental Divide. And during the past 100 years, the park has added campgrounds, roads, visitor centers, trail systems, and many programs for recreational use. So happy birthday, Rocky Mountain National Park, right in my backyard. Thanks.
Representative Vigil.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Heads up, Ag Committee, we're going to be meeting at 1:30 this afternoon. In 107, we've got two bills, one by Quorum and one by Vigil. And Ledge staff will do a little brief introduction before we start our meeting. So be on time. We're going to start on time today. Thank you.
Representative Quorum.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and to add on to that, vote yes. Members, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is we got a steer bought. We paid $9,000 for that steer. Bad news is the Senate, 35 members of the Senate almost doubled what we did. We should be ashamed of ourselves. It's not going to happen next year.
Representative Winter.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to take a moment and recognize fourth graders from Arapahoe Ridge Elementary School that are visiting the Capitol today. Thanks for being here.
Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And just a minor correction to Representative Quorum's statement. It was actually $9,250 that was spent on that steer. Just so you all know, we bought a Colorado steer, and that cost about $4 grand more than one from Texas. So we could have bought one from Texas a lot cheaper, but we wanted to get a steer from Colorado, and we bought a steer that belonged to Tyler Camblin out of Holyoke, Colorado. So you can tell your constituents we bought a Colorado steer. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Members, could we take the side conversations off the floor, please? Have a little quiet. Representative Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I just want to remind everybody that there's a legislative reception today for the court-appointed special advocates. This is really important. These are volunteers who help victims who are children, who are victims of abuse and neglect. If you need more information about that legislative reception, please find me, and I'll make sure I get you the time and the address. Thank you.
Representative Brown.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And first of all, I'd like to welcome some 4-H'ers that we have from La Plata County. Would you guys stand up and let's give them a big welcome, you guys.
Representative Brown.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And they've been here to a leadership conference this last weekend. I hope they made it out to the National Western. Also, Madam Speaker, I'd like to announce that I have a new granddaughter. Her name is Catherine Marjorie Brown. And Debbie and I went up there to American Fork, Utah and saw it. So, thank you.
Representative Buckner.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Congratulations, Representative Brown. I want to announce to the Ed Committee that our meeting has been moved to the old Supreme Court due to Mr. Wilson's bill. And I'm only teasing Wilson. So we'll start promptly. Our very first meeting is going to be a full house and a long agenda. So be on time at 1:30 today. Thank you.
Representative Rosenthal.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve with you.
And also with you.
Thank you. So, members, just to let you know that, and you see on your desks a whole sheaf of paper and a folder about the Colorado tourism industry and the efforts by the Colorado Tourism Office and to promote our wonderful state from border to border, north, south, east, west. And as you may know, and thank you, Madam Speaker, for appointing me to the Tourism Office Board, who I also serve with Representative Rankin. And thank you, Representative Rankin, for all your hard work on the board. And so there a bunch of delegates from around the state are meeting at the Capitol today in order to promote the industry. And so there's also going to be a reception tonight. Madam.
Would you like Jackson. Could we have order, please? Thank you.
Thank you, members. So there's going to be a reception tonight to promote the Colorado Tourism Office and the efforts of its members at the Brown Palace Hotel, 5:30 to 7:30. Hopefully all of you can make it, or some of you, and see what all the great things they're doing to promote tourism in our great state. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Court.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Okay, boys and girls, it's license plate time again. How many of you got one of these yellow sheets on your desk? If you got this yellow sheet on your desk, you have not yet taken care of your license plate. If you didn't get a yellow sheet, you're a good boy or girl because you've already taken care of it. If you got one of these yellow sheets, please pay attention to the information on it and do what it says to do. For those who are returning, your license plates from previous years are no longer legal. You must get the new one if you want to use the state-issued house license plate. For new people, if you want to use it, please follow the instructions on the yellow sheet. Thank you.
Any further announcements or introductions? Seeing none, the next order of business is third reading and final passage of bills. Mr. Culler, please read the title of House Bill 1010.
House Bill 1010 by Representatives Kraft, Tharp, and Nordberg, also Senator John, concerning presumption of trustees notified beneficiary when the trustee has adopted beneficiary notification procedure in connection with clarifying the trustee may deliver information to beneficiaries electronically.
Members, we're now entering third reading of bills, and please take your seats. This is very important final passage of business. Thank you very much. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1010 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1010. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Culler, please open the machine, and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Close the machine. With 63 ayes, no noes, and 2 excused, a majority of the House elected have voted in the affirmative. House Bill 1010 is passed. Congratulations. Co-sponsors, open the machine. Close the machine. Mr. Culler, please read the title of House Bill 1028.
House Bill 1028 by Representative Kaiser, also Senator John, concerning repeal of the mercantile licensing standards.
Madam, Assistant Majority Leader Moreno.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1028 on third reading and final passage.
The question is passage of House Bill 1028. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Culler, please open the machine, and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Close the machine. With 63 ayes, 0 noes, no absence, and no excused, a majority of those elected having voted in the affirmative, House Bill 1028 is passed. Co-sponsors, open the machine. Close the machine. Mr. Culler, please read the title of House Bill 1055.
House Bill 1055 by Representative Esgar, also Senator Grantham, concerning the participation of people who are not state employees in the State Employee Assistance Program established by the State Personnel Director.
Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1055 on third reading and final passage.
The question is the passage of House Bill 1055. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Kohler, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? With 53 ayes, 11 noes, 2 excused, and no absent, a majority of those elected having voted in the affirmative, House Bill 1055 is passed. Co-sponsors, open the machine. Close the machine.
What happened?
Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill 1071.
House Bill 1071 by Representative Kaiser, also Senator Hill, concerning clarification that following a merger of entities, the surviving entity is entitled to control the pre-merger attorney-client privileges of a constituent entity.
Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1071 on third reading and final passage.
The question is passage of House Bill 1071. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Kohler, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Close the machine. With 63 ayes, 0 noes, 2 excused, and none absent, a majority of members elected having voted in the affirmative, House Bill 1071 is passed. Co-sponsors, open the machine. Close the machine. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill 1039.
House Bill 1039 by Representative Tyler, also Senator Neville T., concerning the donation of prescription medications by licensed healthcare facilities.
Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1039 on third reading and final passage.
The question is passage of House Bill 1039. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Kohler, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Close the machine. With 63 ayes, no noes, 2 excused, and 0 absent, House Bill 1039 is passed. Co-sponsors, open the machine. Close the machine. The next order of business is second reading of bills, general orders.
Madam Speaker, I move that the House now resolve itself into the Committee of the Whole for consideration of general orders.
You've heard the motion, seeing no objection, so ordered.
With your unanimous consent, the bills will be read by title unless there is a request for reading the bill at length. Committee amendments will not be read unless requested, as they are printed and in your bill folder. Floor amendments will be shown on the screen and your iPads and not read unless requested. Bills will be laid over upon motion of the Majority Leader. The Coat rule is relaxed. Madam Majority Leader.
Mr. Kohler, please read the title.
Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill 1021.
House Bill 1021 by Representative Willett, also Senator Merrifield, concerning statutorily established time periods that are multiples of 7 days.
Representative Willett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move House Bill 1021.
To the bill.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. Thank you, fellow members. This should be a fairly straightforward matter. This came out of judiciary unanimously. It's bipartisan. It cleans up matters of counting of deadlines in certain court procedures, particularly with the Department of Motor Vehicles. It has been a problem known as the Rule of Sevens. It's been worked on for a number of years. Hopefully this is the last effort to do this. It jokingly became known as the Bob Gardner effort to clean up, and that still needed some cleanup. So there's no fiscal impact for this bill, and I would urge an affirmative vote and passage and adoption of House Bill 1021. Thank you.
Representative Kagan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And Representative Willett, as I said in committee, this bill is an outrage. As I understand it, gives an extra 5 days to incompetent people who don't actually get their appeal in 30 days, gives them another 5 days to lollygag around before they get their appeal from a driving ban. And why are you taking the side of these pathetic people that can't get their paperwork done on time? Representative Willett.
Representative Willett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You know, Madam Chair, if I could have a moment of concentration here, it's the amount of levity about this bill really concerns me. These rule of sevens are going to kill us someday, and I'm warning you, there's another one hiding in the work comp laws. So. Representative Kagan, I assure you that there was actually a form that was a trap for the unwary, that they might have thought they had 30 days and 35 days, and they could have lost an appeal. So this will make it good for everyone. The form will be changed, and it will work for judges, lawyers, and the public.
Representative Kagan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And Representative Willett, you've changed my mind. I'm now going to vote for the bill.
Representative Quorum.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to remind the members, think about this. If there is a Willett, there is a way.
Is there further discussion? Seeing none, the question before us is the passage of House Bill 1021. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. House Bill 1021 passes. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to lay over House Bill 1060 by Representative Hamner until Wednesday, January 28th.
Are there any objection? Seeing none, House Bill, what's the number? 1016 will be laid over as 1060 will be laid over as requested by the Majority Leader. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move the committee rise and report.
Seeing no objection, the committee will rise and report.
The House will come back to order. Mr. Kohler, please read the report of the Committee of the Whole.
Madam Speaker, Committee of the Whole begs leave to report as in consideration of the following attached bills being second reading thereof and makes the following recommendations thereon. House Bill 1021 passed on second reading in order and gross place on calendar for third and final passage. House Bill 1060 laid over until January 28, 2015, retaining its place on the calendar.
Representative Fields. You have heard the motion, and there are no amendments. The question before the House is the adoption of the Committee of the Whole report. Mr. Kohler, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Have all the members voted? Close the machine. With 63 ayes, no noes, 2 excused, and 0 absent, a majority of those elected having voted in the affirmative, the Committee of the Whole report is adopted. Announcements and introductions.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I would just like to welcome the students from Colorado Early Colleges in Fort Collins. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Representative Buck. Further announcements and introductions. Representative Kagan.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Representative Lundin's bill on sex trafficking, which was scheduled for Thursday, has been taken off the calendar for Thursday to be heard at a later time to give everybody more time to work out language that might work better. So all those interested in sex trafficking, we will not be hearing that bill on Thursday, but we will be hearing it at a later time.
Further announcements or introductions? Representative Willett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to introduce former members of the Powderhorn United States Ski Association ski racing team that won a lot of medals nationally, including my daughter.
Further announcements and introductions. The Speaker has one. Representative Landgraf, I beg your pardon, Representative Landgraf, is appointed to replace Representative Priola on the Education Committee today only. Thank you. Further announcements and introductions. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the House stand in recess until 1 p.m. today. Members, you do not need to return. We'll just be reading bills across the desk.
Seeing no objection, the House will stand in recess until 1 p.m. today.